Hello. Hi. You guys okay? It's been such a busy day today. And this freaking driver is freaking paying me off. Hey guys. Welcome to the stream. We've got a lot to cover today. A lot of tech and stuff to cover actually. A new patch has come out. Whoa, season 2. Season 2, it's a good season. Who do I want to see? This is the guy.
Hey everybody.
I'm not Tekken King anymore. I used to be. Right, there's a few things I wanted to show. So, hey. Wow, everybody's subscribing for a couple months now. Thank you so much. Thank you. My mods are subscribing. That's so cool. So basically the season's changed. It's a new season now, so I'm no longer Tekken King. It's okay. It's okay. I am Fujin, but it's okay. So what I wanted to cover today is some very interesting drama about the Tekken team. It's very interesting. Very interesting. And my camera keeps breaking, so if you guys can see that, that's good. But basically, a new season, new me, as the title of the stream is that there's been a lot of changes, right? It's been a lot of changes, and I'm gonna pause that for a second. And basically, what happened is they were like, we're going to buff defense. Defense is the aim of the game this season, because in Tekken 8 Season 1, it was super aggressive, right? Like it's absolutely unbelievable how much aggression there was. There's never before seen it in a Tekken game since like 10 years ago. So people are really cross, people are really mad. But when they said that Season 2 will fix all the aggression and bring back the defense, people were like, wait, this is awesome, this is really cool. So that was great. Until straight after that, they showcased a 3-hour live stream of some of the changes that they've made. And none of them were pretty much defense. All of them were aggression, more aggression. To fix the aggression problem, they were like, let's add more aggression to fix the aggression. It was crazy. And so people were like, holy cow, this live stream sucks. They're not listening to us. They don't care, blah, blah, blah. And so the developers went on Twitter and they were like, hey, shut the front door, okay? And this is Harada, right? Mind you, this is Harada. Don't ask me for shit, right? So this is the guy. These are the two developers, and they are notorious for telling the community to not ask them for shit, okay? They're like, I don't give a shit. Do not ask me for shit. Eat your food, right? So that's quite funny, because they feel like they know what they're doing. But in this case, with their new developer or whatever, we're not so sure anymore. So, they were like, okay, wait till the patch comes out. Don't panic, right? Wait till the patch. So we waited till the patch. The patch is finally out. And even me, as I was doom scrolling this Tekken 8 Season 2 patch note, it's a Bible, okay? I'm just not going to say this now. It's a huge ass document. But I was scrolling through this and I was reading it myself. And I was like, what on earth is this? Here we go. So I was just reading Steve buffs and the characters that I play, but I noticed every single character, including the best characters, got stronger. A lot stronger, mind you. Not even a tiny bit stronger. They got a lot stronger. Like, holy cow. You now, instead of doing 60 damage, which is like a third of your life, they're now doing like 50% of your health, you know, like in one go. Everyone got treated the same. Everyone got buffs, and it's crazy. And I've played a couple games already. It's very aggressive. Let's just put it that way. This is not a good change for the better. It's a bad change, in fact. So loads and loads of pros have come onto the internet. They've said like, this is bad. I had faith in the developers. I no longer have faith. They're like asking people to fire people. The Steam reviews have been bombed to oblivion. People are literally like, Tekken 8, drop that shit. They're bringing back Tekken 7 because Tekken 7's better, you know? These are some of the clips that IMOP has got to showcase some of the bullshit that is in this game. Absolute bullshit that is in this game. This one move does 100 damage. Fuck my life. Fuck my life. Like, what else? Holy shit. Like, how much damage does this do? You guys hear this? Jeez. Oh, they die here. Oh, they're dead. Yeah, they're dead. Yeah. So 180 life points is the maximum life points every character has. So this will definitely do 180. Yeah. That's a one-hit combo, one-shot touch of death. But hey, he needs the key charge. It's not a super easy scenario. But let's like take a look at some of these other stuff, right? So this is a bug. Well, we think it's a bug. But basically, you're blocking and you get kicked in the face. Like, you see how much damage you take for successfully blocking an attack? And it's done by cancelling a move into another cancel. So this is a bug. Hopefully this gets patched out, but it's a mess. They've had a whole year to do all these checks. It's a bit of a wild west right now, to put it politely. Yeah, this is gross. I can't wait. The most single broken string in the game. I've already seen this one. Like, this guy's spamming one ass button, and you cannot counter it, basically. What's going on? Yeah. Did I dox my location? Oh, I don't know. How did you know? Did I? Whoops, I won't say it again.
Oopsie daisy.
You didn't see anything. Oh, bless. Okay, well, we'll fix that. The weather app? This is because I'm using a new browser, right? Okay, we'll fix that. That's no problem. But yeah, do you see what I mean? Like, the guy's spamming the same move over and over again, and you can't counter it. So stupid. So stupid. There's so much stupid stuff in this game. Best offense is best defense. Here we go. Okay. So what's the gig here? This guy's on the floor. You can't even get up. How much damage does that do? 1, 2, 3. This game is gross. This is not patched out yet, by the way. This is not patched out. I'm a little bit worried. There's so many bugs, basically. There's a bug where everyone can bitch slap. Right. Anyway, you get the idea. It's a bit crazy, and I'm gonna get rid of that weather app thingamajiggy. Oh, wicked! It shows the wrong location. Good job. Good job. I don't live there. This is good. Good job. Do it again. Do it again. I don't live there. I don't live in Southampton, you scumbags. Ha ha ha! I see it now. Although I do wish I lived there because they've got great clubs and it's quite nice and it's near the sea and I like to fish. So I will delete that in the future just in case, though. But for now, you weirdos, you don't know where I live. Anyway, I wanted to check it out. I don't know how long I'll be playing Tekken because if it's just so bullshit and so stupid, like, you know, I don't know if I want to handle this. I might just jump on Final Fantasy for a bit. There's nothing really goes wrong with Final Fantasy, but they themselves, they too, are terrible at balancing games. If you guys don't follow the raiding scene in Final Fantasy XIV, Gunbreaker, the gun blade user, they've been super popular and super strong since forever in Final Fantasy XIV in terms of like raiding. They've been like the strongest tank in the game. Like, yeah, crazy. And the funniest thing is that instead of like making the or helping the other tanks become the same like skill or like the same strength, they buffed Gunbreaker instead and gave him more damage. So I don't know. And then they had a very, very strong class called the Pictomancer, which is like the artistic wand people. And so instead of nerfing them because they're too strong, just buff them as well. You're lurking. Oh, thank you, Mimberly. Oh, Mimberly is Mimberly was so sweet yesterday. Mimberly gave me. We're talking on YouTube about this guide. And I thought this was a guide that was online. It turns out the guide is Mimberly. Mimberly is the guide. And I was like, oh. Oh, okay. Thank you. But yeah, well, it's cool. Shout outs to Mimberly. Please follow Mimberly. She's awesome. We're checking out Tekken and how broken the game is right now. Because I'm a big fan of Tekken, and I think a lot of people are gonna ditch the game.
Get ready for the next battle.
With 14 though, I do need to start going through the MSQ and stuff because I'll be far behind otherwise. Right. So I've gone back to Steve Fox. If this game is treated like this badly by the developers, I might just end up hopping back onto Street Fighter and learning that properly again. Because it's a great game, it runs really well. There's no like huge issues with it.
Get ready for the next battle.
Get ready for the next battle. See, look, I'm a mighty ruler. I'm not a Tekken King anymore. Oh, here we go. Oh, I broke the bro. You son of a gun. Oh my gosh. Okay, this guy's good. Wow. I reckon they'll fix the game, hopefully. They will fix the game, right? I hope they fix the game. What the fuck was that? Oh, I broke it. Yes, get wrecked. I'm good at this game. I'm very good at this game. Don't you test me, boy. That's right. I'm great. I love Mimberly's accent though. I spotted it as soon as I heard her sweet voice. I was like, I know this. I know this accent. You got a shining wizard son of a gun?
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Gotcha. Oh! Drive by. Oh my gosh. Oh my. That's. Oh my gosh, I got him. Fuck. Oh my gosh, he's dead. I'm missing a lot of chat, don't you worry. I haven't managed to change the HUD over actually. Casey. I'm still not used to like being careful what I say and stuff on stream. Yo! Okay, that was kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. Bye! Bullseye. Fudge, man. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, you're... That was BS, by the way, guys. You guys don't know what BS looks like? This is what it looks like right now. Oh my gosh, did you drop that combo, son? I'm dead. I am dead! Are you serious? That game. I swear this character's better at counter hitting than Steve. And I'm meant to be the counter hit character. Okay, that was kind of cool. Smash! That was kind of cool. I've done that 3 times now. I've done that 3 times. Stop trying to do that, dude. Come on. Go for it. High roll. High roll. Nice. Oh, shit. Hit me in the legs, son of a gun. Ranks will reset. Oh, hello, Monty. Hello, my darling. Hello, my darling. This guy's good. What does the little man want, you reckon?
Mama. Hey, buddy.
Ah, yeah, yeah. That was so cheap. Yeah, so the ranks did reset, yeah. I'm no longer king. But Monty's here. He's like, hello, play with me. Alright, Monty. Give me 2 seconds, mate. Wow, that was sick. Haha, no. Ah, that killed me. That's crazy. What is this combo? It's kind of cool looking there. Wow, I'm dead. Damn. That's crazy. Okay. I think we can win this. I just need to not play so aggressive sometimes. Yeah, that is. Yeah, I got him to crouch now. You serious, dude? Okay. Had to be very careful there. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad, right? For now, anyway. For now.
Get ready for the next battle.
That's so cute you guys lurk. Yay! We will get there. I did want to play the Silas dating sim today actually. I was very excited for it, but Tekken 8 literally just dropped the patch and it's super controversial, so I wanted to play with it more. And then Final Fantasy 14 just dropped the patch all at the same time. So I was just like, well, I guess this Silas dating sim can wait until the weekend, I guess. So that's why we're here.
Get ready for the next battle.
Get ready for the next battle. If you look on Steam, Tekken 8 has got massive review tanking, and this new season is the opposite of what everyone wanted. Oopsie. Oh, I picked up the combo, guys. That was so cool. Get his ass. Oh, wow. Nice. Oh, that was very good. My boy, my boy. Not good enough, my son. Wow, that was kind of sick.
Round 3. Fight.
I'm gonna wait for Nate to play it. To play what? Final Fantasy? I'd love to carry people, but I don't mind doing a little bit today, actually, to be fair. But in general, I wouldn't... oh, the Silas dating game. What I was saying about Final Fantasy, it's like, it's a long haul game. Make sure you're enjoying it as much as you can. Because I'd love to have time, but I actually don't have time. Like, it's actually crazy how little time I have. I was saying the other day, like, damn, I really don't have much time these days. Kind of sad. That was very good. Oh, my kidneys. Perfect. Angelica, baby, hey.
I'm long for longevity. Oh shit.
Oh, he hit me in the head. Son of a gun. That was good. That was really good. Ah! Oh, you are so dead, dude. Oh! He got destroyed. No, I'm playing Final Fantasy 14. I'm 100% playing it. And doing the new raids, hopefully. I just can't, I won't be able to hold your hand a lot of the times through it, unfortunately. Like going through every bit of content that I'd like to. Oh! You don't need your hand held? Well, I do! Especially with the streaming stuff. Ah, he's gonna rob me! Oh my gosh! Oh, what the... That was crazy. Oh, he's done that twice now. Yo, dude. I'm dead. Good game. Shake my hand. That was good. Just free hit spring. Yeah, I'm playing ranked. I'm so dead. I don't see much change in the game so far. It's not too bad. It's the same aggression as before, really, it feels like. I don't understand that move. It's changed. Okay. Got one on the board. Oh, jeez. I did that last time. I did that last time, guys. Like, he's doing the same pattern, and I'm still getting hit by the same undead. Wow. I'm actually dead. Wow, that was easy. I'm not adapting. And also, I don't understand his new moves. It's confusing the crap out of me, this character. So basically what they did is that a lot of the old moves, they've like tied like a new attack at the end of it, and I'm not used to it. Wow, we keep doing the same thing. Okay. Over here. Wow, he went right behind me. That was really good, actually. Wow, that was incredible. What the frick? How did he combo off that? That was very good. Oh, shit. Oh my jeez, this guy is very good at selecting his moves. Oh my gosh, he did it again. Robbery. Oh, I messed up the combo, damn.
Round 4.
Oh, what's going on? Ah, that was so good, dude.
He's too good.
Gotcha. Get his ass! Bang! Swipe his legs. I got this, I'm locking in. Okay. I want to keep doing this. Oh my jeez. Oh! That was a little bit crazy. That was actually kind of crazy. What did I miss?
Thank you for the 1 bit.
That actually worked. I actually got the dub there. That was kind of cool.
Next battle.
Yeah. Just chilling with us is cool. Just chill out Wednesdays. It's Wednesday today, right? Oh my gosh, work has been so crazy lately. Actually crazy. Let's not talk about work. We're not here to talk about work. Hey, Cindy. Is there a song that's got the song Cindy? I learnt a new combo, by the way. It's really cool. Do you guys want to see it? You probably don't really care, but watch this. Oh wait, I'll show you. This is sick. So he goes. Wait. It's about here. He goes. That's the one. So he goes. Wait. Okay, it's something like that. Okay, it's a cool combo. Thank you. It's a British.
It's a flat cap. It's a British flat cap.
The music's always been the same. They changed the character select song. I'm not sure if I'm a huge fan of the character select song. It's a bit more electro. I liked the previous character select because it was like, oh, 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 oh. It was kind of cool. Wow, this lady has coconuts on her. Oh yeah, he knows what I'm doing. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Twist my neck. What is she wearing? Are they coconuts? Oh, gee, that's a new move. She's got a new move. What? Boom, locked in. Okay. Wow! What the hell happened there? Oh no, I'm dead. This guy's a really strong player. Really strong player. Hey, it's not called standing, it's called blocking. That's what the pros are complaining about. There's no defense even when you. But you're not allowed to like observe. You just have to mash. But look at this guy. He's just mashing. Like that. You just mash and it works. Just mash. Ah, just mash. Just mash. Just press. Just press buttons. Just press buttons. It's so much easier to apply pressure in the game than it is to react to the pressure. And some characters are naturally built to not apply that much pressure, like my character. My character's always trying to look for opportunities. But what is the point in playing these characters when you can just make opportunities like her? Like this character. Just make the opportunity. What the frick? Okay, okay. Oh my gosh, just smash! It's my turn, but just smash, sweetheart! Fudge! She's got plot armor. Just mash! Just keep mashing! Oh my jeez. Okay. Goodness me. Fudge, man. Oh wow, he went for the low finally. Oh my! If I missed that, I would be like, okay, look, we're playing Final Fantasy 14 now. This is the Final Fantasy 14 stream. Good night. Fudge, man, this character. I'm dead. He wasn't ready. Oh, he went for it again. I'm dead. Okay, that was a moment where I had to get good. I'm not gonna lie. That was the moment I had to get good. I'm dead. I definitely did not play that the way I wanted to play. That was terrible, actually. Damn, 87 defense. Shit, okay, this guy's good at blocking as well.
Get ready for the next battle.
Alright, so far so good. How'd you combo off this? No? I mean, weirdly, the game kind of feels the same. I'm not gonna lie. People are saying this is very aggressive, but it kind of feels the same.
Get ready for the next battle.
Although the same is not a good thing, because the game wasn't super balanced at the beginning anyway. Oh! Oh my god. What was that? That was very good. People are always so dramatic, yeah, especially the Tekken community. But to be honest, the changes are crap. They are not in a good way, in my opinion. That's why we have to... Gotcha. This guy's a very strong player, guys. He's very strong. You can't break throws, though. I found your weakness. I found your weakness. Oh, that almost missed. You know, in this Silas dating game, apparently there's multiple endings, you know? That was the whole, like, that was the whole shtick of it, I guess. Oh my gosh, that wall splats. I did not know that. That was kind of gross. That was good. Okay. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Wow, this guy, knows his stuff. He knows his stuff. Holy cow. These guys are strong. So basically all the Tekken Kings right now are at the same level as me. All the Tekken Kings are at the same level as me. So we're all like scrambling around this rank right now. I heard it's good, I heard it's good. Get his ass. That was gross. Oh my gosh! Okay, I had to lock in. I know nothing about it either. I just saw loads of people talking about it, so... I'm so dead now. Okay. Wow! That was good! Over here. Over here. What an electric. I do say so, good sir. I thought that wall splattered. I'm dead? You serious? That was good. Well played. Tamada, Tamadada. Okay. Alright, I'm back. I'm not demoted anymore. I'll be demoted next round, watch. Good game. It's always a good game in my books. Damn. He got wrecked. Oh, I missed it. No, machine gun. What on earth is that? What on earth? Like, all these moves keep transitioning into Lionheart. I don't know why. Wow, that touched me. In ways I didn't expect. Get his ass. Get his ass. Get it. Holy balls. Ah! He's good. He's good. That was sick, Nathan. Oh, beautiful sidestep. That was so cool. I kept spinning around him. You gonna get me, bro? You gonna get me, bro? Oh shit, he did. He just spammed it. Okay. I know what this guy's up to. I'm dead. Oh my gosh, he's dead. Oh, I went under his leg. I went under his leg. That was so cool. That was actually really cool. Wait, I won 2 games already? That was so quick. I was having a lot of fun against that guy. Damn. I was having a lot of fun with that guy. Yeah, so far so good. I don't know if I'll be quitting the game that quickly. I mean... This not just lads. What? This looks like lads? Wow, nice costume, dude. Wow! Wow! Is that Heihachi's new move? That was sick. Yeah, that was very good, my boy. Ah, my kidneys! I know this is Street Fighter. I don't know if this is a bait. This is a bait. That's 100% a bait. You little shit. Are you serious, dude? Wow, he is spamming that. Okay. Okay. I didn't mean to press that. Oh my gosh. So you know when I was stumbling there, 2 times I misinputted. I was meant to do a Hadouken too, and that's just cost me because I didn't get it out. Like, oh, that's so annoying. So I didn't get the right move out. I was meant to do a low and hit him in the feet, but I didn't get it. Ah, that's annoying. Finicky character, that's to say the least. That Grim Reaper boot is kind of cool. Hey, Alg. Do you like the new patch? Dog booty. Yeah, I think it's not great as well. Fuck's sake, man. Why do you think it's bad? Can I get your opinion? I think it's bad, but yeah, mega buff death combos, yeah. Yeah, don't block. Yeah, I felt that too. This guy is constantly ducking. I really need to punish this. Like, seriously need to... Oh, I knew he'd do that. I saw his drive. Wow, he's lagging really badly as well. Damn. Are you still playing the game or are you gonna stop? Didn't mean to do that. This guy's a terrible Heihachi as well and I'm losing to it. It's really sad. Yeah. I might just play Street Fighter, honestly. This guy is such a bad Heihachi, but I'm losing to it. Kinda cringe, not gonna lie. Like, I'm playing really badly against this guy. Just mashed it. I don't know why they made such weird changes to this game. They didn't have to do all of this. People were really happy with Tekken 8 Season 1 if they just toned down a few of the characters. That was it, really. Would have been a perfect game. I don't know why I can't react to that. Wow. Wow. This guy doesn't even know how to let electric. Wow, that goes round? Interesting. Yeah, I feel the same. I can't believe that freaking tracks to the side. So I sidestepped that. That tracks as well? I need to hold forward more as well. I'm playing like absolute crap, not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm playing rubbish. I'm actually playing ass. Like, I don't know why I lost to this guy. I actually have zero idea how I lost to this guy. I think he was the worst player I've gone against, but I lost to it. Yeah. I don't know why I'm going to replays. I know exactly how I lost, but it's just... It's really hard to, like, unless you play the fighting games, or, like, play a sport, it's really hard to not do stupid stuff, like, if you know what you're doing. You just, like, naturally go towards the stupid stuff, basically. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to describe it either. How different does this guy feel? I wonder.
Get ready for the next battle.
Blocking's on, I think it will probably be, it won't lab anything. We asked for defense and they just made it more aggro. Yeah. I'm really annoyed, but I lost to that Heihachi actually, I'm not gonna lie. That was such a bad Heihachi. Yeah, I've seen Jack. We were showing it earlier on the stream. It was so stupid. So stupid. If I see a Jack, I'm power crushing straight away. That is so stupid. Ah, that's so cool! What the frick is that? He's jumping headbutt. That automatically goes into that stance. What the heck? Is that a combo? That's a combo, isn't it? That definitely... Oh, it's a counter though. I don't know. You can charge this now. Oh my word. Dude. That's very cool, dare I say. 68 damage. That's gross, man. They're -6. I'm +6. Holy cow, look at her health when she's blocking. That's actually gross. What is the point in blocking in this game? Basically, the way Tekken, the way they want you to play, literally is like, you've got your... They literally want you to do this. They just want you to mash. They don't care. They don't want you to think. There's no thinking now. It's a true fighting game, you know. When you're fighting, they just want you to do that. They don't want you to, like, you know, sidestep and figure it out. It's okay. It's just very aggressive. Like, it's a bit too aggressive for my liking, personally. I think the arrogance of the developers is the most annoying part. Where they're like, just try the patch, just try the patch. It's not that bad. Like, you'll like it. And then we try it and it's like, ugh. This is not nice. Alright, let's try.
Round one. Fight.
Oh, I did a mistake there, my friend. Here I go. That was very cool. I'm very, Is he bugged? Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, he can get that guaranteed kick, right? I showed that as well. Jeez, he's strong. Damn. I'm getting wrecked.
Round three. Fight.
Jeez Louise. Just mash, baby. Just mash. That doesn't go far, does it? Oh my gosh, I'm getting so bodied, dude. I haven't played Heihachi since Tekken King. I don't mind going with the battle ruler either. I haven't played Heihachi since Tekken King. Since that last moment. None of my electrics are on point as well. I haven't warmed up. Am I not going to demote? Or have I already demoted? Oh, I should have watched out for that. I hate how he gets a full combo off that. That's kind of crazy as well. I'm getting smoked, I'm not gonna lie. How the fuck did I not... Are you serious? Did that not hit his stomach? I'm pretty sure that hit his stomach. Wow. Okay, he's a good side stepper to be fair.
Round three. Fight.
That's kind of gross how he stuck that. I just don't know what he does. Wow, that's safe on block. No, it isn't. What the fuck? Okay, what just happened? What exactly happened there? I don't understand. It was so aggressive, I didn't even understand what was going on. I don't think I won a single round off him. I actually don't understand what went on there, because Paul is one of my weakest matchups. I think he's really fucking strong. I think he's actually ridiculous how strong he is. I mean, I don't give a shit which side.
Get ready for the next battle.
And I'm like rusty on Heihachi, so I haven't played him in a while. But I actually don't have a clue how to beat this character, especially when he's doing stuff like that. What the frick was that? I was thrown around like a ragdoll.
Round three. Fight.
Yeah. And even with Steve Fox, I was trying to dodge some moves, it just wasn't... Why the fuck is that safe? Why is that one safe? I don't understand. Is that a high? I bet it's a high. -9. Yeah, it's safe. That's so bullshit. He does it again, though. See? He does it again. That's -14. It looks exactly the same. That looks exactly the same as the other one. What the frick? I don't know if I like this game, guys. I'm just gonna say. I didn't feel like... The first few games weren't that bad, but... That was pretty bad. That was so aggressive. It literally felt like a little child was bullying me. Like, no, the other way around, sorry. I was a child. And I was just getting wrecked. It didn't feel like there were many things I could do, to be honest. Maybe it's just new moves, but I feel like in a game like Tekken, you shouldn't add new moves. You should keep it low. There's too many moves in the game already. They should just, like, reduce the amount of moves, in fact. Make it more about, like, sidestepping and stuff. Oh, for crying out loud. I don't know combos with this character because I haven't played him in a while. Oh, that was cool. That was really cool. Oh dear. I'm gonna try his new move in a second. Here we go, battering ring. Here we go, here we go. Hi! Hot! Oh my gosh, man. He's dead. This matchup is kind of funny. That's right. Oh my gosh, that was the worst combo I've ever seen. This guy fucking loves 50-50s. Look at this guy. Wow, he really is the 50-50 man. He goes go high or low. Shit. Oh my jeez. The homing as well. Oh my gosh, I missed it. It sounded so badly just then. Oh my gosh. What? This guy doesn't respect. He does not respect turn taking. He'll mash. Again, I feel the general vibe I feel with this patch actually. Everyone mashes. Everyone. I didn't think he was this aggressive. I don't know how to combo off that, not gonna lie. Okay. I am the worst at combo. I can't believe that doesn't reach. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like it would reach. It looks like it would reach that. It's a very short move, it feels. Alright. Just get rid of this hyper-aggressive Kazuya. Okay. Fighting mashup KO. Oh man. Don't even mention the words mashup. Oh boy. I'm probably gonna switch to Final Fantasy XIV soon though. I'm not. I feel like I need to digest this on my own actually. And just see what the developers do. Doesn't seem like a game playing right now. It's kind of. I'm not gonna block low for that shit. I know what he's trying to do. Wow, how the freak did that go through your body, bro? Damn, he knows how to block low as well. Wow, I'm dead. This guy's probably Tekken Emperor, maybe? Happy Wednesday. It's okay. Ah, I'm happy. Although I don't have much motivation to play this game, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I think it will be ending. I think the game will be ending soon. I'll probably be moving on to Final Fantasy XIV. Maybe even now. Maybe even now. I kind of want to get the hairstyle though first before I kind of stop. Wait, have I unlocked everything in the battle pass? Oh my gosh, it almost has Stormblood. Sick. That's so cool. You're enjoying Final Fantasy? Where's the hairstyle? That's the one I care about. It's annoying though, because it means I have to means I have to play this game. Yo. I'm only buying it because I've already got enough coins. Oh no, don't worry, I'm not a quitter. It's just like I just hope they list. Damn, those are some good ass jeans, girl. I feel like basically the reason why I'm a bit hesitant is because it feels like the same game. It feels like the same game. So even though they added new moves and new mechanics, it feels like the same game, but with way, way worse balance. Like it doesn't feel satisfying. The new moves don't feel satisfying. You can't apply them in like really unique situations. It just feels like they added the moves for the sake of adding them. And that's it. Like when you're adding a new mechanic or a new idea to like anything, it usually comes with creativity, right? It usually opens up more options. So I'll show you. So this is Steve Fox. He's a boxer, yeah. He has a lot of highs, and his whole game plan is to counter hit poke people. Yeah. So he's got really big like ow sounds. And that's what he's trying to do, right? And they didn't mess up Steve too bad. I think they did really good actually, because they buffed down forward 2. And now they gave him a just frame perfect launcher. So do you know this move here? Full crouch down forward 2. He can launch. And now he can combo down forward 2 with a full down forward 2 launcher. But it requires just frame. It requires perfect electric Wind God Fist like timing. So it's a just frame. It's very, very hard to do, but very, very rewarding. It's good. This is a very good change. And then you have options like if you wanna commit to the side sway, you get less frames if they block it, but if you counter hit, you get higher damage. So you get 48 damage. But if you do the typical block, yeah, you can do that one, or if you get a typical block, you get like 6 less damage. So it's kind of cool. That's cool. But the problem is they gave him this move here. And I don't know why. Because Steve already has a really good mid that's 16 frames in what is it called? What is this called? Smash. I can't remember what this is called. But this move's very good. Kind of hard to input as well. But it's very good at cancels. He's already got a move that goes mid and checks them. But then they gave him this move. And it's a really, really good spacing tool. It has really good active frames. And it covers Steve's weakness in the sense that when you activate heat, he can then kind of do that very annoying thing a lot of characters do, where they like hit you mid safe and they chip you down loads. So it's a good mechanic for Steve, but because even in heat, he only had froze, which is not normal for a boxer. I don't know why a boxer has froze, you know, doesn't make any sense. But this move doesn't really add on to his counter hit mechanic. He's called the counter hit prodigy. But if you counter hit with this, it doesn't give you anything else. It's a spacing tool. A very weird spacing tool. And I'm pretty sure it wall splats. Yeah. And it's safe on block. But he already had this. I don't know why they added it. It doesn't make any sense. They could have done something else. I was hoping they'd give him another counter hit tool. I don't know why King has more. I don't know why King has better counter hit tools than Steve. It makes 0 sense. That's why it's like, whoa, what are they doing with this character? So I really like this change. This change is really good, and I still can't do the just frame. I still can't do it. Like. Yeah, I can't do it. But that's a really cool mechanic. That's what they should have kept doing. And like with the other characters as well. They should have kept doing that. But instead, what they've done for all the characters is they've added stances to the end of some of their moves. So for example this. Why does that go into Lionheart after? I don't understand. Why does... I guess it's the option, but I still don't like it. I just don't like it. There's too many stances in this game. Why do we have to constantly guess like this? The game should not be about stances. It should be about moving around the opponent, like hitting them, jabbing them, and that's it. I don't even think every character needed new moves. Because it just essentially covered everyone's weakness. Like Steve's weakness was keeping people out when he wanted to. And now he's got this, which is a forward moving mid-high safe on block move. I don't know, it's weird. This patch is weird. Yeah, I don't know about it. And I honestly don't mind Final Fantasy XIV hijacking this stream. Because I think it needs more time to cook. I think it needs more time to cook, you know? And my friend who's Tekken God, my friend's Tekken God, and he's one of the people that actually put a bad review on Steam because he's like, this is too much now. This has gone too far. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, exactly. They put everything in the blender and it's not cool, right? I mean, they're catering to like the casual audience when it's the hardcore audience that really brought Tekken to where it was. So it's a bit of a shame, really. But either way, there's another game that I wanted to check out today.
Final Fantasy XIV.
I think maybe my opinion will change in like a week. I'm not sure. I'm hoping it's for the better. Yeah. It's not... Change is rough. It's always rough. So like... change is always rough. Like, you're never gonna please everybody with change. But... it seems to me that they've really messed this one up. Oh my gosh, EVO Japan soon. I forgot about that. I totally forgot about that. Oh, that's bad. That's really, really bad. This is worse than Leroy in Tekken 7, I would say. Because everyone is like a Leroy now. Because you'd normally think, like... when I did my tier list video... I can't remember when, but maybe a month ago. When I did my tier list video, I put everyone pretty much in S tier, and S plus, and SS. And the reason why is because I was like, everyone is really strong in this game, but it's almost too much. It's too strong. Like, they need to come down. It's too much. But now it's like everyone is SSSSS plus tier. And then you've got like the God tier. And it's like, it's too much. It's too much now. Where's Monty's little face gone, guys? Mom. Where's Monty's face gone? So you need to hide that now, look. There you go. You're not meant to see the chat. My UI looks different to yours. It's because I've changed it. This is what my UI looks like. In fact, I'll show you. That's what it looks like. You'll be even more confused. Is it doing that weird ass bug where I can't freaking thingy again? But you're squinting. It's fine. I kind of know my moves. That's why I don't really have it on a big screen. But just to reiterate, like this guy achieved the highest rank in Tekken. He achieved the highest rank in Tekken, the first in the world. I am the first Season 2 God rank in the world. I have been optimistic about this game and the balancing direction since release, but it feels like enough is enough, and we've definitely reached that point. This does not feel like Tekken at all. Characters getting buffed in the slightest is not the way, along with more stance-based transitions where 50-50 situations are enhanced. Some of the new moves added are insane, with little to no counterplay. Characters getting their weaknesses patched and identities being removed by homogenization is lazy balancing. Oki being destroyed, Heat getting red, blah, blah, blah. He's basically saying this sucks. You know? This absolutely sucks. I also wanted to know, moving along from Tekken swiftly. Why is this not working, my controller now? Why does it do it so as soon as I play off stream, it's completely fine. It's like, yeah, this is great. Like, as soon as I'm on stream, it just doesn't want to work. It's just so bizarre. Like, my computer's like shy. It's like fears streaming. As soon as I do it, it's like, nope, don't want to play with you anymore. It's not cool. It's not cool, computer. Oh yeah, what I wanted to ask is, like, did you guys want to know the story of each Final Fantasy XIV expansion kind of summarized by me and like maybe a few videos? Because if you did, I can explain it to you, and if people don't want to be spoiled and you're going through the story, then I won't say anything. Holy dark, why does my controller not work?
You son of a bitch, I mean.
Okay, whilst I fix this then, I will explain the story of Final Fantasy XIV. It all started a long, long time ago in a world called Eorzea, where controllers worked and I didn't have this many tech issues in existence. Everybody get into your blankets and get your, wait a second, maybe it's the Kirby's that are making me not do it. Okay. Al, did you play Final Fantasy XIV out of curiosity? Sure, one of us. But anyway, so it all started in Final Fantasy XIV. To put it politely, the game was shit. The game was absolutely shit. People did not like the game. It had so many issues and bugs. You got overwhelmed. You're not overwhelmed by Tekken, damn son. Why is this not working? Does it like not recognize it? Like, am I doing something wrong? It's okay. I could probably wreck her with a controller, to be honest, Mari, so it's alright. No offense taken. Let's be real here. I probably wreck her with a controller. Way! Don't clip that. Sorry, I keep trying to explain a story and then I get wrecked by my controller, so. Basically, I want to fix this first. Sorry, I'm getting really triggered. I'm getting really triggered. No, you son of a bitch. Okay, there we go. Finally! Flipping out. I just ran it through Steam. Steam saved me, okay? Bloody hell. Right. So, the story is that there was a world called Eorzea. Final Fantasy XIV, right? And there lived among lots and lots of different warring nations, right? But right at the beginning, and this is what they don't tell you at the beginning of Final Fantasy XIV, was one big pandemonium sort of world. A world that was perfect, and that every giant, every human creation, whatever, you could use your mind and create these amazing creatures. Almost like the Garden of Eden, right? It was like the original people, like the Adam and Eves, right? Basically, that was from a very, very long time ago. And how do I summarize that without revealing too much? How do fantasies fantasying, yeah. So, at the beginning of Final Fantasy XIV, the game did so badly, the servers got taken down. The company apologized how bad it was of a game, and they rebooted it. And they got a guy called Yoshi P to remake the game from scratch, from the grounds up, taking a lot of inspiration from World of Warcraft. They took all the good ideas from World of Warcraft and they implemented it into Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. So you can no longer play the original Final Fantasy XIV because it was so bad. But big buts, they did close the server, and they used the opportunity of shutting the game down so early. They used it as an opportunity to make it into the story. And so the story goes is that here. This was the last 11 minutes of Final Fantasy XIV before they shut the game forever. The original, that is. This is the original Final Fantasy XIV that I've never played myself. Oh, that was a big lot of text there. So I'm moving my head a lot. I actually never played any FF game. Now I'd love to buy some of them just to feel overwhelmed because there's too many of the fantasies. Nah, they're not connected. So you can always start. You can always start. But this was the ending of Final Fantasy XIV. And basically, I don't know too much about it, but there's a big dragon in a lot of Final Fantasy series called Bahamut, and they were trying to stop the end of the world by gathering together and sealing it in this great big ball. Unfortunately, they weren't successful, and well, the servers died and the world ended. But before this happened, this great sage, and we'll call him Gandalf, teleported everybody away from this calamity. They call this a calamity, right? It's like Armageddon. They teleported away from this calamity so that they could reset the world and try and do this all over again. But you see this big ass ball? This is where the big ass dragon is. Right? And this is literally the end of the servers. And this is what played at the end. This is what played. This is why Final Fantasy XIV, the first one's technically called A Realm Reborn, because the realm literally was reborn. The servers got taken down, everyone died, and it started again. I'll play this in a better quality, I think. But it's a beautiful song. This is it. This is the one. So this is the last fight before this world or continent got destroyed. So the seal is breaking. They can't hold this big baddie dragon. They can't contain it anymore. All the nations are fighting each other. They don't get along. There's chaos everywhere. And they couldn't unite together to fight this one big threat. Yeah. So this is, again, this is the time when they really took heavy inspiration from World of Warcraft. This one does, Rikush, I'll show you. This is the Garlean Empire. They cannot use magics, and they do not like magic. So instead, they're like the humans, basically. We can't use magic, right? We're crap. So these people use technology and advancements to control the world. And essentially, these are like the Nazis, or like, you know, the big threat of the game, you know, the Darth Vader nation, basically. So everyone's fighting everyone. It's chaos. This is the Warrior of Light. This is your character. So this would be your character. So, guns, what the frick? This is our characters, you know, the Warrior of Light. There's Mari trying to heal me. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm alright. Kind of brutal, right? So looking at this war, and literally whilst the war is happening, this thing is being summoned. The swords have come undone. See you later, Ryume. So can you imagine being the last Final Fantasy 14 players and this happens? Like, you're watching this at the end of the server. So rather than ditching the game, they were like, let's remake it and use this as a story. So this dragon's just literally blowing up the whole world, basically. Or like most of it, anyway. The Warriors of Light are like, oh my gosh, we cannot take that on. What, are you serious? And Gandalf stands, the only one to defend the realm. And his shield keeps being broken, but he's like, I can do it. I can beat it. The most difficult 1v1 you've ever had in your life. Everyone's praying for him, so they're all giving him mana. They're all like giving their ether, their like energy. So then he tries to cast the spell to seal the dragon. But in doing so, to cast this spell takes one's life. It's like a final thing that you have to do. But it didn't work. The Pokeball did not contain the monster. So he casts teleport. This take them away to safety. And he dies. This is a realm reborn. I can't remember the specifics, but I think I can't remember the specifics, but I believe they are taken to a safer place on the planet where they can start again. Or it might be going back in time, I cannot remember. But that's not super important, to be honest. That's introducing you to some of the main characters. You can play as Naruto. So, A Realm Reborn is all about world building. So the story is good, it's quite slow, but it's all about world building. So you won't see too many cliffhangers or any changes until the end of A Realm Reborn. Because again, it's an RPG, right? It's trying to build the game up. If they throw you in too quickly, you won't really get much of it, right? It's kind of like Love and Deep Space, or like the world underneath stuff. Or maybe this is another realm. So they teleported somewhere and they're like, hey, what the hell's going on? Like, look. There we have it, the start of A Realm Reborn. Many, many adventures away, etc. It's good. We should already have it by now. Like level 10 or something. Very early. Amazing. So, that was the beginning of A Realm Reborn. So, when you play through A Realm Reborn, you're learning about your job, what the history of your job is, the importance of your job. But during the main scenario quest, you'll be helping out the local villages. You'll be helping out doing small errands because you've only just started as an adventurer, right? You're not a big name. You're not a huge name. It's only when you start to get to the end of A Realm Reborn when things really start to heat up. And there's huge spoilers, obviously, especially for the ones that are playing. But
Peggy 6.
at the end of A Realm Reborn, you find out that you've got a lot of status behind you as a warrior of light now, and you have been officially blessed by Hydaelyn as your chosen warrior. You are the chosen one, right? And so you always come across victorious. You've got a name, etc. So during the celebrations and during the ceremony, a few things happen, and you've been framed. So the end of A Realm Reborn, you're framed for the assassination of one of the most important characters in the game at that point, and you're on the run. You're on the run, and you can only take a couple of your other friends that you've made along the way. Everyone else gets killed or, is sacked off, basically. So you run away very, very far far north, in fact, to a place called Ishgard, where the people there have been tortured and have been going through a war with the dragons that has been running over 1,000 years. The war is called the Dragon Song War, where the elves have been fighting dragons for over 1,000 years. And you go there to help them and do your merry part as a warrior of light, as a good adventurer, right? And you go there because you're an asylum seeker. Because back home, where you've established yourself, you're the most wanted person there. You know, people want to kill you because you assassinated, you know, the queen, basically. The following video contains scenes from the final moments of A Realm Reborn. Please look away if you don't want to be spoiled. See you there, Casey. So Ishgard were the only nation that wanted to reach their hand out to help us. And we don't know much about them. All we know is that they've had a war for a very, very long time with the most powerful beasts in the world, the dragons. I think elves only... I don't know how long they live in this place, but... It might even be 10,000 years, I'm not sure. A good question. So the Warrior of Light is a warrior, right? That's his job. Elves do live longer as well here, but I don't know how much. So, in this case, this is where the Warrior of Light learns how to Dragoon. Because Ishgard is a proudful nation of the lance, and they have mastered the use of the lance and the capabilities of jumping to counter the attacks of the dragons. That's why they can jump really high and lunge their spears into the back of the dragons. And the warrior was like, yo, I want to do that. It's very medieval. It's very inspired by westernized castles and, you know, all that jazz. So he puts away his axe and he's like, I'm going to be a dragoon. Meanwhile, in the background of this, you learn how corrupt the religion or the power, like the kingdom, is in Ishgard. You learn how toxic and corrupt their nation is, and that and how racist they are, quite frankly. And you are part of a rebellion, essentially. So the dragons, so whilst there is conflict within the humans, there's also more dragons coming to finish the war. Whilst at back home, everything's plotting into chaos, and Rabon stays in prison. This was an incredible expansion, by the way. Heavenwood is very good. It's my favorite. My favorite. So it's very, very cool. You meet some very, very cool characters as well. And essentially the Dragon Song War ends. A lot of people die. A lot of things happen. And you're able to abolish the monarchy. And bring more equality to the people. There's a very, very, just like the medieval times, there's a very, very big divide between the poor and the rich. So the rich are obviously very snobby, they're racist, they don't respect the commoners. There's a lot of like rape, there's a lot of bad things that happen, etc. And things go much awry, and you're there to try and help the citizens, the people, trying to end the war, make peace with the dragons. So end that war. You're trying to fix the government whilst being on that. You are being chased and hunted by the people back home, and that's why you're taking respite here. That happens, etc. Very, very good expansion. A lot of things happen. I don't want to spoil too much. And then you're brought back home. Your name is cleared. The people have heard what you've done in Ishgard, and you've been put on trial, and you clear the trial, and your name's been cleared. But there's been a lot more pressure and a lot more oppression that's been happening in Alamigo, which is a sector in Uldar. And the people of Alamigo have been enslaved and been conquered by the Empire for a very, very long time. And so they want to fight and claim it back. So you return back to Uldar to try and free the Alamigan people, but also try to free the people of Kugane, who have also been conquered and oppressed by the Empire. So this is all about taking back territory. It's almost like, I don't want to compare it to real life things, but you know, like the war in Russia and Ukraine, that's all about territory, isn't it? So it's almost like Ukraine claiming back their territory or whatever. But again, I'm not a political channel, so I don't want to go too far down that rabbit hole. And obviously some time has passed. Uldar are the people, and they love are the people of like traditions and such, and they love pugilism. They love training in the way of the monk. And this is the main character, the MC, and this is Lise, one of the other characters. Sparring in Rauga's Reach. think this is a very cool choreographed fight, to be honest. They're punching so hard, they're literally echoing around the stadium. Very cool. So that brings us to Oldar and going, I believe, east, obviously. Very far east. Go to Kugane. The land of the samurai. They introduce underwater swimming and mounts. And so the Warrior of Light learns how to samurai in Japan, or heavily implied Japan. Classic, right? Blood, storm of blood. So in terms of gameplay, this is where they started shaking things up. So A Realm Reborn and Heavensward was very much like World of Warcraft. But in Stormblood is when they started changing the classes drastically, homogenizing how they play, but also bringing in new mechanics, new ideas to the bosses and raids. Not only that, I've only been explaining what each expansion's been about, but in the background there is a much, much deeper plot that's at play. So, you know, at the beginning of the game, you hear a lady that goes, hear, feel, think, you know, and she's like, and you're just thinking, what the hell? Why is there a floating crystal here? Like, the hell? What the hell is that? Why am I floating around a big ass crystal? You know, that's the mother crystal, right? So, this plot is playing in the background. And you are the champion. You are the chosen one. Yeah, that you know that there's a big ass crystal, and you're blessed by the big ass crystal, right? So whilst all of this stuff is going on, that is playing in the background, and you meet these creepy little fellas called Ascians, and these Ascians are part of the much, much wider and bigger plot that you'll probably finish understanding at the ends of Endwalker. But basically, that happens. You go to Kugani, you help them do the rebellion, you fix it there, and you learn some neat tricks and such. But you start learning more about the wider side of Final Fantasy XIV. You start learning about how big of a scale this game is in terms of its universe. Now, originally, what you know and what legends say is that there was one big pandemonium place, one big, almost mother crystal, and a catastrophe happened, and this universe was split into 14 different realms. You are one of 14 realms. there's 14 other ones. Now, I won't go into details of what they're about and how they work, but you're of one, you're of the original one, it's called the source, and there's other reflections of the same place. And you do meet, during Heavensward, an arc. You're the warrior of light, so you bring light to the darkness. But you also meet a funny group of strangers, like they're called the warriors of darkness. And you don't know why they're on your planet, and you don't know why they're here. But all you know is that they're a threat, and that they say that they need to take over this planet for their people, and they need to essentially purge our world so that they can save their own. When you defeat them eventually, they look really sad, and they're like, well, we failed to save our own planet, sort of thing. And then they disappear. It's quite tragic. And you don't hear of them for 2 expansions. You're like, that was really strange. Anyway, let's save this place. Let's save this place. But that was setting up a whole plot line of what the F's in the future. And this takes us to Shadowbringers. You notice your allies that you've made along the way. You've noticed they started slumping and going into like unconsciousness, and they won't wake up. They're all in a coma. One by one, they keep dropping, comatized. And it's not until it happens to you that you realize what's happened and how much time has passed. So you wake up in a completely different realm. You are not on the same world anymore. You're in a different world. And in this world, in this very, very funny world, there is too much light. So much light. And because in Final Fantasy, there always needs to be a balance of light and darkness. It has to be a perfect balance. There's too much light. And so they summoned you, the warrior of light, the person who is the embodiment of light. They have summoned you to absorb all the light in the planet. Because there's so much light, it's almost evil. There's never nighttime. There is no night sky. It's always daytime. And not only that, it brings about beasts, very horrible creatures of the light. And so you're there to ghostbust and suck up all the creatures of the light. And this brings us to Shadowbringers. All the nations are united. So this is showing the this is showing all the nations are united now. You've helped unite all the nations and bringing them freedom. And this is the Empire. So you've just defeated the Empire. Like, you've taken them down once and for all.
How many years have come and gone since
And now
that day?
Someone's voicing.
How many years have I waited for this moment?
Thank you, Mari.
For the one that stood alone against the storm.
This game has made me cry, guys. This is a good game.
For the one they called.
Say a line.
The one warrior of light.
That's us, baby! With the Warrior of Light! You should probably not watch any more karaoke if you don't want to be spoiled. Just remembering all the things that's happened. The little gremlin's like, it's like, you son of a bitch! Shut the front door! And this is what I'm talking about. It's like, wow, my guardian angel. She's beautiful. What the fuck? She's attacking me? What the fuck? So, alright, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna bring my all. Have at me. So this world is plunging into chaos. In our world, it plunged into chaos because of all the war and all the conflict that we had with our nations. In this case, they're having a lot of problems because they have too much light. The balance is off. The yin and yang is not right.
What sayest thou, Master Matoya? We may accept this fate or defy it, but we cannot deny it.
Deny? I am not wont to run from my troubles.
Warrior gets wrecked. Boom! Becomes the Dragoon. This is taking back onto Heavensward. Gets wrecked. Comes a monk. Tries to smack her in the face.
Until our friend returns,
That's us.
I will hold the line.
So she's like, because we weren't teleported to this world yet. We were like the last one to be teleported. So she was one of the first to be teleported to this world. And she was like, the fuck? Like, well, whilst our friend returns, I'll hold the line. So she was the one that was trying to defend the people. Because if there's too much light, it's almost in this world, you'll notice if there's too much of one thing, it creates like an amalgamation of like monsters and shit. So if there's too much darkness, it creates something called the cloud of darkness. If there's too much light, it'll create the flood of light, you know? It is. This might confuse you, by the way, Mari. This might confuse you guys, okay? Listen carefully to Franklin.
This town certainly has changed, and not at all for the better.
Not at all for the better. So they're always attacking these light wardens. They're called light wardens.
I'm not going anywhere. I promise you, Minfilia.
What? Who? Minfilia who? Why is she a kid? Why is she back? There's been a new dancer class. I think Karaoke gets it. Karaoke's freaking out right now.
This tragedy, greater even than the seventh umbral calamity, must be undone.
Monk didn't work, go to Samurai. Alright, Samurai, bring it out. Nope, get stepped on. Get wrecked, buddy.
If history must be
just FYI, this game has been pretty tame up until Shadowbringers. When you play it, you'll see and feel a lot of almost horror-like elements in Shadowbringer. It's quite horrifying. So just be prepared, like, get your butts ready. This is the best expansion. Endwalker and Shadowbringer was the best. Especially Shadowbringers.
Become the warrior of darkness.
So, you have inherited the title of the Warrior of Darkness because you are the one that brings back the night sky. So when you go there, everything is always bright. But as soon as you destroy these light wardens, these bosses, it brings back the darkness and you absorb their light. Because you are the warrior of light, right? But then for the common man on the world, they're like, oh my gosh, the night's back. Holy shit, you're the warrior of darkness. Whoa, whoa. So that just starts going crazy. So if you're being dubbed the warrior of darkness. But as I said to you before, there was the warriors of darkness before. And they came to your world to claim that world, to save their current world, this world that they were from. Unfortunately, they weren't successful. Their plan didn't work, and they ceased to exist now. Who was the kid? You'll find out. So, the Shadowbringers come. Unfortunately, what people didn't plan is that you're only human. So, as they start to realize that you're almost like a ticking time bomb, and there's only so much a warrior of light. How much light can you obtain and like store in your body? So you start getting really ill. Your character starts getting really ill. They don't seem to be doing too well as the journey progresses. It's bad, basically. It's bad. But I won't go too much into details, but essentially they find a solution, not a good solution, a terrible solution, in fact, to get rid of this. Light. And you get a few little helping hands from other people. And you realize why the light is so apparent in this world. And it's because the Asians, the people you meet right at the start, have been plotting to try and destroy all of the 14 realms that now exist. And the reason being is because they want to bring back their old world. Because their world, they're perfect people. They used to be one whole planet, one whole universe, and it shattered into 14 different realms. Since for many, many, many thousands and thousands of years, they've been trying to shift the balance in these realms to destroy them, to then bring them back all together. And that's why you have been a specific pain in the ass cheek, because you are blessed by this goddess to stop this from happening. And you don't really understand why. You don't know who this goddess is. You don't even know if she's a goodie. All you know is that she gets you out of a pickle and she gives you superhuman strength. So you are very, very much a superhero in this universe. You are very, very powerful and you are blessed by this goddess. But you don't know her intentions. You don't know who she is. You don't know why she's doing it. And you know she's dying. She's always saying she's getting weaker and weaker, but she continuously tries to protect you all the time. So that leads us on to Endwalker. We save this world, things happen, but we don't understand the battle between Zodiac and Hydaelyn, the darkness and the light. We don't understand it, and Endwalker is the ending chapter to the arc to tell us how, why, and what. What is Final Fantasy XIV, and why does this exist? And it's beautiful because a lot of the music and the themes, my parents are home now, the music and themes all reflect the previous games. And you'll hear it in the riffs, in the trailer even. And it's a banger of a song. So enjoy the song, please. The song is very, very good. And it's doing all of this whilst paying very much lots of nostalgia ticks to Final Fantasy fans. For example, the moon. In one of the Final Fantasy games, you go to the moon. So there's a lot of things that are happening all at the same time. And look at the main character, he's aged like crazy. Ball.
The final days were upon us. The fabric of the star had begun.
This is when I find out that I was on mute the whole time.
Tooth and claw.
These are some of the other main characters that you like to play with or fight with. And so the reason why this chapter is called Endwalker is because you return to your own realm and you find that everything is in chaos. All these weird monsters are coming in and they're destroying the world all of a sudden, and we have no idea why. We're like, what the fuck? Why is this happening? The end of days, if you're a biblical person, all of the end days stuff like the mark of the beasts and all that, that's all coming to life in this expansion. And again, none of the characters know why.
Alize,
Are you all right?
I can look after myself, you know. And I've had enough of this rot. Come on!
Look at the army.
Spread. The star seemed doomed to unravel, and yet
So the reason why this trailer is so special is because we finally see Dragon fighting side by the elves. And the riff is Heavensward. Have you noticed? The riff. The music is from Heavensward. How cool is that? Dragon and elf.
there were those who stood in defiance of that fate.
Dun, dun. This is the Heavensward song, isn't it?
The hour is come, Freetra. It's all or nothing.
It's the end of the world expansion, basically. Storm of blood, storm of blood. This is good.
The stage is set. But will our heroes deign to play their
And what the fuck? Is that the main villain of Stormblood? He's back? What the fuck?
'Tis as we feared.
Is that
The
Xeno?
respite afforded this land was but fleeting. The end draweth nigh.
The end draws nigh. You hear that? We go to India. rises on the moon higher, oh higher. Wings of hope, we're riding to the night.
I knew it. This star still has secrets to tell.
The stars still have secrets.
Take care, my friend.
Take care, my friend. That's us. Or your stola.
So, Charlian would keep its counsel while the world is lost to ruin.
So the whole world is ending, and the old Charlians, these are the scholars of the world, the greatest thinkers of the world. Everyone, all of the nations have come to them for help. They're like, hey, the world is ending. There's fuckloads of monsters. What are you guys going to do about it? How are we going to get out of this mess? And do you know what they say? They say, we won't help. And that's why Yustola is like, what the fuck? That's why she's like, so, what are you guys going to do about it?
Take care.
They won't help. They're like, this is the prophecy. See it with the hats?
So, Charlian would keep its counsel while the world is lost to ruin.
It would. Come what may, we shall live on. We must.
See? Come what may, we
Do as you
shall
must.
live on. We must. So he's talking about themselves. She goes,
Then, but we scions will fight.
we will fight.
Until the heavens fall. Until our last breath.
Xeno from Stormblood, the biggest villain arc ever, is back. And we don't know why. How did he come back from the dead? That is impossible. He's the only character that's done that in this game. I fucking love this character, by the way. He's such a good villain. He's got a Reaper scythe now. Yeah, that's so cool. Everyone's looking up for the Warrior of Light.
Past the far edge of fate.
Why are we on the moon, guys? Why are we on the moon?
Green blades dark like light.
Fortune down.
Coming of the end.
Woo! 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 Final Fantasy! This is sick. Such a sick trailer. So cool. He just brought it all together. And so you find out, going through Endwalker, it completely finishes the arc and makes everything make sense. And it's like, oh gosh, who is the goddess that blessed me with the light? Who is Zodiac, who blesses others with the darkness? Who are the Asians? Who is Emmet Selk? Who is this person? Who is the Crystal X arc? Why are they doing this? Who is doing this? You know? All of it is answered in Shadowbringers and Endwalker. And that's why people, when we Final Fantasy players say play the game, we say like, you have really got to get to Endwalker. Really. Shadowbringers will get you hype, but Endwalker will finish it. But it's a long, slow burn of a game. It's a really long, slow burn of a game. And I don't want to reveal too much, but you build, obviously throughout the story, you build bonds, you build trust, you start liking more characters better. You get really engrossed into the universe and the way they spin this story and how they put you in certain situations, because you're like, I'm the Warrior of Light, motherfucker. I'm the most unbeatable character there is. No one can beat me. Well, they changed that. And they keep throwing spanners in the works and scaring you and stuff. And it's good. It's really sick. So, world's coming to an end. Some very, very emotional things happen, and let's just say you get through it. You get through it. Now that the world is okay, you're asked, what would you like to do? And you can say, take a break, I want to do this and all that. But you decide to go to Latin America to enjoy a tournament, a small little tournament. A princess by the name of Wuklamat has asked you to join her as one of the contenders for a tournament to be crowned the next queen of Latin America. So you're like, yeah, sure, I'll do that. I'll be like a mentor sort of position because you've done everything now. Like, what else is there to do? Yeah, you're up for it. You're up for more adventures, right? So that takes you to Dawn Trail. But I'll repeat, this expansion, even for me, is not my favorites, because to be quite frank, they finished the story arc of that huge 10-year story, and that was freaking awesome. So to top that is not possible. So they're setting up a new story now with this one, but in this story, you're basically acting like a mentor to another character. Because you are so freaking OP, right? You're like Goku. It's almost like a holiday arc. Think about it as a holiday. But it does get dark very quickly at the end.
Ah, blue seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
That's why it's like, you enjoying yourself for the change? Because normally we're like emo, we're like, you know.
Come now. There's no cause for panic. This one might make for a worthy opponent.
But all the characters are pretty much on holiday at this point. At this stage, there's no super evil threat. They're just having fun. They're just exploring the world. This is like the beach episode, yeah. It's a nice change of pace. Doesn't always have to be serious.
Moment to speak further.
Oh, that looks good. Pictomancer. Life is fun, but the story is bad. Yeah, so as I was saying, a lot of people, I think to be honest, either way of what they did, the story of Dawn Trail could have been executed better. But either way, I still think people will be upset with it because it's never going to beat Shadowbringers and Endwalker. Never. That was too epic.
Look, my friends.
Way too epic.
Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
You and your adventures. I trust you have not forgotten the true purpose of our voyage?
But do you know what I do like? I like...
Come to the land you call the New World.
Oh yeah, this is a controversial character.
My home. Put out.
So what I was trying to say is, there's some hit and misses in Final Fantasy, but the overall story arc was very, very good. For me, Stormblood, I didn't actually like Stormblood when it came out. I really didn't like it. Probably worse than Dawn Trail. Like, I really didn't give Stormblood a try. Because they changed a lot of things. They made things a lot easier. And they did a lot of things in terms of game-wise I just wasn't happy with. Dawn Trail's in that similar situation where, like, they made a lot of, like, number one, the content is too slow for a lot of the hardcore raiders. There's a lot of things to do if you're not just doing raiding. But if you're just a purely boss fight raid, get the gear, the game is not for you. Like, there's too much of a downtime for you to sink your teeth into. Like, go to World of Warcraft. But for a game full package where, like, you know, there's farming, there's mini games, there's other stuff to do outside of fighting all the time, this game is like perfect for you. It's like a holiday basically. The story for Dawn Trail was a bit of a mixed bag for me as well. It kind of didn't really make sense. Some of the music wasn't that good, or like they were trying something different too much. But again, the overall theme of Final Fantasy XIV is probably one of, if not the best Final Fantasy games ever. Like, period. If you combine everything. So, if Dawn Trail is like a 7.5 out of 10, Endwalker was like a 9 out of 10, Shadowbringers was like a 10 out of 10, Stormblood was like a, I mean, for me initially it was like a 7 out of 10, but now it's like a, you know, 8.5 out of 10. Heavensward was a 9 out of 10. A Realm Reborn was like a 8 out of 10, you know, 7 out of 10-ish. So you won't be disappointed by the story, encompassing story either way, even if I explained it in a very basic manner here. But yeah, it's good. I like the fact that it doesn't have too much content, because I actually want to play other games. I mean, I've got Love and Deep Space now, I've got Tekken, I've got Street Fighter. I kind of want to play some other games and give them some time. So I would really hate an MMO like WoW personally, because there's so much content and you constantly have to try and grind for the better gear that it would just do my head in. Like, I want to play other games. This game, like, you unsubscribe for months, you come back and, like, you know, there's fresh new content, there's new story, there's new raids, whatever. And then once you're done and finished, like, you can kind of just drop it for a while and come back. Like, it's not a big deal. You won't be, like, punished too much for that. So, yeah, it's a good game to tick over on the side, basically. But I explained that a very long time. Any questions before I have a before I have a break? I need to speak to my parents actually. So yeah, and I heard the story in WoW kind of sucks, right? It's not about you. It's about like Illidan and Brawl and Jaina and all that. Whereas in this game, you're the main character, so the whole plot centers around you. Yeah, you're just an NPC in WoW, basically. Here, you're the top dog, and it's really cute when you see fans. They're like, "Oh my gosh, you're the warrior bloodline? Oh my gosh, so nice to meet you. What can I do to be your can I be part of your team and stuff?" Never forget my first account of deathing, having a little straw-sized stormlight wind. Boom, the ground just got set on fire. I die. That's cool. We want more of those. We want more of those. WoW was special, and I think after the first 3 expansions, it probably lost its spark a bit. But I think now what they're doing with, is it Dragonlands or whatever they're called? They're trying to copy Final Fantasy's storytelling now with like a great big epic story, which is good. Competition is good. So I would like Final Fantasy to copy some more ideas off WoW, make their game better, and to keep doing what's good for Final Fantasy 14. There's a lot of the player base in Final Fantasy 14. It's a weird one. Final Fantasy 14 has been known or has been informed to be a harder game than World of Warcraft, but it's less hardcore. It's got a bigger casual audience in Final Fantasy 14 because there's loads more things to do outside of raiding, but the raids are harder. So it's a bit of a weird one. But the reason why the raids are supposedly harder in Final Fantasy 14 is because there are less people involved in the fights. Because in every World of Warcraft raid, there's like 24 man, right? In Final Fantasy, the most common raid is 8-man party. So for the 8 people that are playing, there's a lot more mechanics and a lot more things that you need to do. Whereas in WoW, the mechanics are usually spread across the 24 players. So those are the key differences. The fights are almost like a synchronized dance because there's only 8 people and there's a lot more things you got to think about. But yeah, well, you might not like raiding in Final Fantasy if that's overwhelming. Yeah, but I'm gonna have a little break. Probably do some trials and stuff in Final Fantasy, and I'll be off skis. Yeah, be right back. Be right back. You guys want some music? Should I play some music for you? Let's play some music. I am once more back. I'm ready to play. I saw a summary of the Switch thingamajiggy. Yeah, interesting. Donkey Kong and Mario Kart, right? I was gonna do some MSQ whilst you guys are here. I'm conscious that I have been streaming for 3 hours. So I might just do some dailies, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I have been streaming for 3 hours. It's a very long time. Say, aren't you Cygnus? That certainly saves me a lot of trouble. I was asked to find you on behalf of Milalja. Curious happenings abound in Mamuk of late, and we thought one with your worldly experience may be able to help us make some sense. If you have the time and inclination to aid us, she awaits you in Mamuk. You'll find her west of the plaza in a large building near a two-headed statue. I'll be on my way. It's okay, it's hard to get into FF at times. Alright, I want to just collect some of these side quests that I'll do in my own time. Actually, screw that, that's extreme. It's fine. Bulwark is eager to hear you have been getting on. It's a pleasure as always, Cygnus. Have you been able to relax lately? Yeah, dude. Been able to relax loads. Wonderful. As busy as you have been with the right of succession among other things, you deserve an opportunity to enhance experience Tuliola at more leisurely pace. Sampling the tacos is one such way to do so. They're made the traditional way and laden with fillings and are absolutely sublime. If you have an empty stomach, the owner of Brock Evu will look after you. I just realized you can't see the text, but that's okay. Well, I will... Is this Cygnus canon voice? What, the bro voice? Yeah, maybe. Dude, like, I don't actually talk, bro. I just nod my head all day, bro. Well, if it isn't Cygnus. Alone today, are ya? Dab-doobity-dab-doo. I see. Well, if you have a hankering for tacos, then they're on the house. Consider it a token of gratitude for your help tracking down those treasures. Go ahead and find the terrible. I'll bring you your meal as soon as it's ready. Dude, I was just ordering some tacos and the dude just kept giving me some. I was like, bro. Holy cow, that looks good though. You still love tacos, I hope. Hey, you ate so many when you turned 5, you could barely move afterwards. Remember that? Yeah. What the hell's that, bro? No, not really, bro. That was 30 years ago. Oh, right. Sorry. It's still strange for me to... You can't see that, can you?
Can't see that, can you?
Let me move the chat. There you go. Oh, even so, I knew you were my son the instant I saw you. We're still family, and you can always rely on me. Relying. Feels like the only thing I'm doing right now. On you and everyone else. Can't even start a fire without assistance at my new job. Back in Alexandria, we had Electro, and if I needed fire, all I had to do was press a button. Everything was at our fingertips. But here, I'm helpless. A culinarian, he can't even light a stove. The way the others in the kitchen stared at me. Gods, I never felt so embarrassed. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I've been told the tales, but it seems life is really different within the dome. My wife and children. I was thinking I'd have them join me once things had settled, but at this rate. I say you send for them. If they're your family, then they're mine too. I'll do whatever it's necessary to make it work. Dude, they're so cute, bro. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to overhear, but it seems you're having trouble readjusting to life into Yulal. Val Wuklamat. Said folk. How is her voice? Her voice is so strange. To aid folk like yourself, we've established a support group at the Wing of Reflection. There you can learn the skills you need to live outside the dome. It isn't easy being back, I know, but I'm hopeful that they can make things easier. That's exactly what I need. I'll definitely seek this group out. And I'll bring my family with me too. Huh? Oh, look who it is. I was just about to go find you, Cygnus. You don't mind the company, I hope. I could use a bite myself. Dude, bro, come along, dude. There's plenty to go around. Is the audio okay? Ah, the tacos here never disappoint. So, what you been up to lately? Honestly, I've been... Oh. I've been catching up on sleep, though. Given everything we've been through, I don't blame you. But once you've had your fill, I'm sure you'll be itching to get back into the thick of things. As for myself, I've been kept busy with duties at the palace, but whenever I find a moment, I like to walk the streets and talk to the people. That way I can better understand the problems they have and share them with Koala to figure out solutions. I was on such walks just now, and as I mentioned, I was hoping to find you. Koala and I have something we want to discuss with you as Dawn Servants. Do you have time to come to the palace? Dude, let me just nod my head, bro. Great, I'll go on ahead. Please come and join us once you've finished. Where the hell am I going now? Is that? No, it's not. That's cute. Da, 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 da. Go check back. There you go. Da, 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 da. Oh my gosh, that guy's got freaking Clive's costume. That's so cool. Where's the crystal? Oh, there it is. Eh? Yeah. Da, 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 da. This game runs really well. It's so easy to run. When you attune to all the wind currents in the map, you do, yeah. You can't fly in towns though, so that's a lie. Master Cygnus, it is always an honor. Val Koana has stepped away to attend to a pressing matter, and he should join you within before long. Correct, wind currents work. If you're attuned to them all, yeah. Oh, you're all here too. Valkoana summoned us, and though if truth be told, Alphino and I have been seeing him quite regularly of late. He asked us to share our knowledge of Hanish culture, you see, in hopes of further strengthening your alliance. We're of course happy to oblige him. Kral and I were likewise summoned, otherwise we've been carrying on with our work, compiling information on the Golden City. My grandfather embarked on his investigation 20 years ago, and with our report we shall finish what he started.
Dude, I was just like eating tacos, bro. Like, oh, that was so good.
Lest you wonder, Frankrid and Urianger have left to resume their tour of Tyrol. Ysterla, meanwhile, is back to researching cross-rift travel. She was here just a few days ago to get Koana's permission to investigate living memory. And by the way, she mentioned wanting to take a look at the key in your keeping at some point. If the look she had in her eyes was in any indication, I suggest you brace yourself for when she comes calling. You're like to be stuck with her for a while.
Dude, I wouldn't mind being stuck with Ysterla for a while.
As for Estinian, we know neither where he is nor what he is doing. Some things never change.
Oh, dude, Estinian, bro. Love my Estinian.
Yeah, you can play the game mostly solo, that's the benefit, that you don't always need to rely on others. My apologies for the delay. Think nothing of it. We took advantage of the time to catch up. So what can we do for you? Hopefully present company is enough for whatever it is you need. I do not know how to do a Spanish accent. I'm just going to do an Indian one, okay? The matter for which I have summoned you pertains to Alexandria. A state funeral will soon be held in Solution 9 to mourn the passing of Queen Sveen. Kung Kululjar and his administration have invited us to attend. While certain issues remain unsolved between our nations, such as the treatment of Yelsolani, I see no reason not to attend. For generations, Alexandrians lived without even the awareness of death. Wouldn't have expected them to have funeral rites still. Apparently, the members of Oblivion unearthed the records of ceremonies that were conducted in the Alexandria of old. It was they who put forth the proposal that the queen be thus honored. Leave it to that of a lot. What the hell was that sentence? Leave it to that lot to think of such things. The people of Alexandria no longer forget the departed. They're being confronted with the idea of death for the first time. I suspect our friends wanted to do something for them. Right, and through Sveen, but a simulacrum. The fuck? Simulacrum. She was nonetheless a pillar for her people. The pain of her passing must run deep.
Dude, like, what the fuck is a simulacrum? Bro.
Indeed. A funeral will give Alexandrians the chance to come together to express their grief, and that they might bloody overcome it. I wasn't sure at first, but I've decided to go. Not only to be there for Gululja, but to put this chapter behind us. You bloody bastard, you are damn right. That I requested your presence was none other than to see if you wish to attend the funeral. You knew Sveen. It's very hard to do an Indian accent with the words they're saying. What do you say?
Sometimes I wonder if there wasn't another way, bro.
Oh, you can't see the chat again, can you? Should I just do that? You and me both. But we made our choices and are responsible for what comes of them. As vow, I'll attend the funeral in an official capacity. I owe it to the Alexandrian people to bear witness to their grief. I'd like it if you could be there to watch over everything, like you did all through the rite of succession. Ah, the tongue twisters. Dude, I'll come. Let me just nod again. Feel the rest of us should go too. Regardless of the reason, the fact remains that we deprived Alexandria of our beloved ruler. It's only right that we remember who Sphene was, to her people and to others. So let us stand with you. Then it's decided. Let's head to Solution 9 and look for Guluja in the back room. Dude, what the fuck am I standing here for? Oh, it's the new chapter. Crossroads. Where the fuck is that? Neon Steen. Okay. Can I jump over this? Hi! Nice. La, 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 la. What about? Oh, we're at Solution 9, that makes sense. Yeah, it's a cool place. It's like cyberpunk. Ah, you came for the funeral. Of course. I'm the only one who will officially take part though. The others will watch over the proceedings. So, how have you been, my friend? It's been a while. I'm good. Shell is always teaching me new things though. Recently I've learned about Everkeep's systems and the mechanical soldiers. It's knowledge I'll need to use my authority properly. Studious as always, I see. And by way of a treat, I've brought you gâteau au chocolat. It's a kind of cake and I think you'll like it. Oh, thank you, Lamachi. And thank you for coming. I've never been to a funeral before, so I feel less nervous having you here. Out of curiosity, what's the custom in Alexandria? In our world, it's common to offer flowers to the departed. Ah, it's much the same here according to the records. Flowers will be distributed to all attendees. Considering that all the worlds used to be one, the practice of offering flowers may well share the same ancient origin. Fascinating, wouldn't you say? Dude, yeah. Of course, bro. Oh, what should we pick? Catfish pie? Oh, that sounds better. That sounds way better. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sounds way better.
Graha. For the people who to take it on themselves to organize and hold the funeral. It speaks to their enduring love for Sphene. From a group that plotted to undermine a tyrant king from the shadows to one that aids their fellow citizens in the open. Oblivion has come a long way. It's a relief to see that Guruja is doing well and been through so much for someone so young. Although I've been in the back room before, there was no time to see the sights. I should like to take a closer look at the equipment. Papa always said he didn't want a somber funeral, so we celebrated his life together with our victory. I'm sure he would have loved it. I like to think he was watching us from the world beyond, filling his cup every time we filled our own. We'll join you. There's a man I would like to speak with, Gossan. He was apparently Sven's aide, and the one who sent us the invitation. Come on, let's go.
Doobie 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 doo.
Monty back. Monty is back. Back again. Monty's back. Tell a friend.
Why, you're...
I'm Val Woklamat of Tuliolal. Thank you for extending us an invitation to Queen Sven's funeral.
Ah, we are honored, truly. I had seen you before from a distance, but never had the pleasure. I am Gossan, former chief aide to the Queen, and since her passing I have been responsible for administrating affairs of state. I don't know why I sound so old.
Can we get our flowers here?
Yes, your majesty. The flowers are being handed out at the counter yonder, alongside the regulators.
What? We need to wear regulators for the funeral?
Ah, rest assured they are not a requirement. We are aware your people do not use them. And you see, people in the Alexandria of old were tokens of mourning upon their persons when attending funerals, and as such tokens were black. It was suggested that we might wear regulators painted the same colour. We've yet to produce enough for everyone, but we're distributing them as we are able.
I see.
Yet regulator or no, the important thing is that we remember Queen Sven. Remember her and her kindness as you make an offering of your flower. The proceedings will soon begin in this plaza. Please take your place once you have your flower.
Bloody hell, and I thought Love and Deep Space had a lot of reading. I'm reading for every single character. Oh! I've been drinking this protein shake for 3 hours and I still got... Ooh. Queen Sven. It's alright after 3 hours, yeah.
Although we are gathered here for the same reason, we hail from different lands.
I voice acted him wrong.
Some were born and raised in the Alexandria of old, while others from Tuliolal. It was from this union of diverse peoples that a new Alexandria was born. the only home that our younger generation knows. How did we overcome the barriers between us? What moved us to join hands in common purpose beneath crackling skies? You know the answer. We survived. We thrived because Queen Sphene brought us together.
Oh, she had such a lovely persona to her.
Inspired and encouraged by her boundless kindness, we strove to be better, for ourselves as well as those around us. And in Her Majesty's absence, there is a sadness beyond words. Yet we will remember her. Remember all the good that she has done for us. So let us pray, as the people of the Old Kingdom
that
once did,
bunny
for the
girl.
peaceful repose of the
Hey,
departed.
baby.
And let us keep our beloved Queen forever in our hearts, that her memory might guide us unto the morrow. Would that I could find solace in my own words.
Damn, he's got a good voice. This guy's got a good voice. Ah. That I could find solace in my own words. I've also think the raids in Dawn Trail are the best that they've ever done. These raids are freaking good, by the way, guys.
Was Queen Sphene taken to the cloud?
She must have been. To still remember her is strange, isn't it, darling?
You'll find out.
I miss her. She would always cheer me up when I was down. But even though I remember her, I'll never see her again. That doesn't make sense.
It seems that's what it means to die, I'm afraid.
But what will happen to us? Are we just going to be sad forever?
So if you guys are new to Dawn Trail, it fights the concept of life and death. These people do not.
Indeed.
These people do not know what.
Everything that we have, we owe to Queen Sphene.
These people don't know
How
what
are we to
death
go on
is
without her?
because they're immortal. But you find the darkness behind the immortality and what it did to people and stuff. So they've never faced death before. so they don't understand the concept.
I still remember Her Majesty so clearly. If only I didn't, I might feel better about the future of our realm.
Perhaps we should also consider moving to Tuliolo. The journey won't be easy, but it'd be better than staying here in uncertainty.
In times like these, I take comfort in the beliefs of a Turali people called the Yokui. To them, death isn't the end. So long as we're remembered, we never truly die. It could be the same for Queen Sphene, you know? If you keep her alive in your hearts, she'll always be with you.
But we still won't be able to see her, right? I don't want to think about that. I wish I could just forget instead of having to feel like this.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to impose. Please, mourn your queen however you see fit.
So even Wuklamat doesn't know how to answer that question.
As expected, they struggle to come to terms with their loss. I hope they can find a way to move forward.
It's not only grief that weighs on them, but worry for the future. Bereft of their queen, how will they proceed?
True. But with that at least, we're not powerless to help. What is it, Guloja?
I was wondering, is it better to remember or forget someone when they're dead? I remember my father, and every time I think of him, it hurts. It's the same with Queen Sphene. Knowing that she's gone makes me feel sad. But it's different with my mother. I never knew her, so I don't feel as bad.
Oh, these concepts.
I want to remember my father, but maybe I'd be better off forgetting him.
Guloja.
Why don't we continue this somewhere else?
What do you guys think? Did you forget? Or should you know? It makes sense. Simply leaving Exandria won't solve all their problems, I fear. The problem runs deeper than that. This seems like a good place to continue our conversation. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have brought that up. I hope the altar can provide comfort to those who need it. And seeing that child reminded me of myself, of how hard it was for me to accept that grandfather was gone. But that sadness is what gave me strength to come this far, and I would never choose to forget it. Never. Hey, Galulja. Do you really know nothing at all about your mother? Sleepy Merle. Will forgetting trauma caused by people would be good for someone? I don't know. I don't know too. Whilst I shift through my stuff. Damn, I've been streaming for a very long time. I'll have to close it up soon. Shay will search the system for information on residents, but the only Mamulja she found listed were my father and me. And even if she died and was erased from people's memories, she should have been there, but she wasn't. Well, that you're here means she was here too, inside the dome. There can't be any other way about it. Perhaps we should try looking again, young one. Maybe. It's hard to explain, but I'm not sad. I feel like I'm missing something. So even if it makes me feel sad, I want to know my mother. I see. Well, if that's what you want. Then I'll help you. I'd like to help as well. And I believe I speak for the others too. But I can't bother you with this. You already came for the funeral. We came here not only for the funeral, but to see whether all was well in Alexandria. We're not about to leave just yet. And besides, in seeking to learn about your mother, we're bound to learn about your father as well. By retracing the steps of this man who kept his own counsel, we may gain knowledge that can serve the people of Alexandria. Lost my tabs. Alright. Thank you, everyone. Not a problem. Alright, 2 quests, MSQs done. We're good. We are good. I'm going to end it there because I'm conscious of time. And it's time to relax for me, guys. It's 10 o'clock. Oh. Yeah, you didn't know you was a cute Kirby? We're all little Kirby's here. Right. I'm going to have to take my leave now, guys, but I hope you enjoyed the stream. That was fun. I think we'll be playing more Final Fantasy on Friday, actually. Yeah, the lore stream. We'll do more of the MSQ because I need to catch up with all the raids and stuff anyway. But appreciate it, Al. It was really nice to see you even after post Tekken. I don't know if I'll play any more Tekken after test it out, but I don't know. It's a bit weird. I'll have to keep an eye on the situation at hand. But for now, we'll keep to the Final Fantasy as I've got a lot of catching up to do. Until then, have a good night. It's Wednesday today, so tomorrow's Thursday. Oh, jeez, there's so much work to do. Don't stress too much at work, guys, yeah? Take it easy. Josinia, thank you for joining us today. It was a real pleasure. Thank you for your insight as well. It's nice to see from you. Thank you. Bye-bye, everybody.